I have heard of something 2 days ago. Now I'm studying it. It may possibly be an important puzzle piece in understanding the art. It may be. I feel in my intuition that everything that I've studied so far has come to this point where I will study this subject. Okay, this is what I'm thinking right now. Geomythology and astromythology. They're not just speculations, not just passed down stories. And I think most people feel it in their intuition, but it takes proof. Got to have proof. And I think the proof will be in the pictures, in the symbols, the art. Let's look. I will look. I'll look at the ones that I got here, and y'all look at the ones you got there. Some I already have because I've looked at them and I've thought about them, and I have. I don't know. Maybe you call it a made-up story or something, but I see patterns about. This one. A panther that seems to be possibly coming out of water, either to get that egg or to protect it. But it does appear that that's a bird that's protecting it, carrying it on its shoulder. I don't understand this story, but this type of art can't just be random. It has to mean more than just, I don't know, but the night sky, folks, everybody got a really good view of the night sky thousands of years ago. And it should be in the pictures, the symbols, the art. All of this should be here. They put a name on it, geomythology and astromythology. And I'm a brand new student. I'll be in here 2 days. Talk to y'all later. Okay, folks. Time to make some noise and talk loud. Okay, let's go a different way. Tool talk. I like tool talk. Can't do it, folks. I loved that music at one time, but I find it very distracting. Tool talk. Basically, there's two types of tools. There's abrasion tools and there's cutting tools. I feel that all tools can be categorized under those two names. They're either used for cutting something or they're used to sand something off to make it smooth. Okay, the abrasion tools are on the right, and those are cutting tools. So, what designates a tool? I mean, a type of tool, cutting or abrasion. It is the way it fits in my hand and the type of edge and wear and the material. This is a softer material than, it's not hard stone. So this, and it has stains. This is an abrasion tool. On most abrasion tools, especially because of the softer stone, they are used for images. There's images all over this tool. There's an elephant. This is a, I don't know, funny looking big something, possibly bear. This has a human face on both sides. And it's an abrasion tool. It started out originally to be an abrasion tool. This is a cutting tool. It started out originally to be a cutting tool, a scraping, about a 90-degree angle scraping, cutting. It has human faces. It has a cave lion. and other stuff. But it's cutting. Oh, okay. This cutting tool was made because they hit right here and knocked this chunk off there in just the right angle so that they had a uniface tool with the very first strike, with the very first attempt to make a tool. They made a tool. This is a tool. This cutting edge has not been, it hasn't got dull enough to be modified or pressure flaked to be sharp again. I don't find too many of these, but this is all in its original tool purpose. This one, this big strike right here, and those over here created a scraping edge, a cutting tool. A scraping, and probably a two-handed tool. But it got dull, and then there was pressure flaking involved. You can see where it's right there, there, and then opposite that to make that a sharp edge again. And this is all hard stone. This is a cutting tool that has been resharpened. This is a cutting tool that has been resharpened. A scraping type. And it has a face and possibly a type of some sort of animal. All of these have lots of images on them. Now back to the abrasion tool. For instance, this one was made, originally it was an abrasion tool. And so was this. It's a softer material, and that shows wear and use right along there. So there was some reason they needed for that OD of abrasion. And this little guy has a little animal right there. There's his eye, his nose. He's even got a little mouth. And there's the other eye. Might have other stuff on it. But originally, it was an abrasion tool. This one started out being a cutting tool, but it's involving some softer material. So the cutting crescent shape didn't last too long. But now it's been turned into an abrasion tool. So it was cutting, turned into abrasion. Those two started out abrasion. This one started out to be an abrasion and still is. This tool is a cutting tool that the original uniface blade, which was made by making this strike across here and this strike at the back. The original razor sharp uniface blade was dulled, and that is resharpening of that. This is the uniface tool that has been resharpened. And the way I hold it and all, it just feels like it's more of a saw than a cutting edge. And the pressure flaking here was quite a wide apart. It just feels like it'd be more of a saw. Anyway, that's what I've learned about tools.